Welcome to the playback. Okay, it's crooked. It's alright. Always think I have it straight, and I don't. Ow, just ran my toe in there. Okay, we're gonna let people get notifications. I am going to open up a new one. Now pin my website on the bottom here. com/Joe. Okay. Okay, as you're coming on, just say hey, let me know you're here. We are going to do this one. It is It Was Always You. We're going to leave off the floral though, and we're going to do it on a black canvas. And then we're going to do some strip ribbons and make a nice little ribbon and put some flowers at the top there with it. So, get started here. I hope everybody had a great week. It was a short week for me. 4 days. Sometimes working 4 days though can seem like a 7-day week. Oh, see this other one right down there. This is a 11 by 14 black canvas. I said we're going to do this one on it. Where my other towel went to. I want to do it in white because I think the white against the black gives it a much cleaner, crisper, elegant look to it. I hope. Okay, and like I said, as you're coming in, let me know that you're watching. Say hey, say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. I am from the great state of Oregon. I live in the valley, about 14 miles north of Salem, which is the capital. That was cool. Okay, so I didn't fuzz it because I wasn't going to, but now I got it stuck to itself. That's awesome. So, do not tug, do not pull. Just let it kind of release itself because you don't want to stretch that silk screen. And this is a no-no. I should have fuzzed a little bit. When it comes to the canvas, I try not to fuzz too much because there's so many little peaks and valleys in the canvas that it can tend to leak a little bit. So, but I am going to fuzz this a little bit so I don't do that again. Lesson number 1, don't do that. So anyway, I live about 14 miles north of Salem and about 25-30 miles south of Portland. Now it's got a little bit of fuzzy buzz to the back here. And if you don't know what fuzzy means, just ask me and I'll let you know why we do it. Obviously you just seen the excuse me, I have allergies. I'm like this all day. You just see me stick my transfer to itself, so pretty much. Now this just barely fits on here. The A is right there, this is right there, the T is right to the end, and then this is right. So it just barely fits, but it does fit. So this part of the T right here, you can see that, is not going to be on there, but you're not going to know. Nobody's going to know that it is missing a part. When it comes to canvas, you can see that it pushes in the middle because there's nothing to, so that's why I always put the towel behind it. It kind of gives it a little something to press against. So we're going to do this all in white. We're not going to do the flowers. We're going to do some strip ribbons, tie them in the center, put them in the corner, and then we have these little bit of pink and purple floral we're going to put with it. I have silver, iridescent white, silver. I have some that have little hearts on them. This one is like, they're like little frays, almost like a fringe of silver and white. And then I have some of the white and red. I'm going to use the thin strips. Okay, and I am going to open a new paste, a new white paste. I have my old one here, but it's like scraping the bottom of it. So it's time to open a new one. They come like this. There's a little sealed lid on it. You just pull up with your fingernail and it just comes right off. Sometimes when you get them, it's like this one, it kind of looks like marshmallow fluff. It looks like it's dried out. You just have to get it stirred up and maybe put a little bit of water in it. That was It's going to need a lot of love and care with water here. But sometimes when you get your paste, and like I did these a while back and they've been sitting on my tray over here, so you just have to hydrate it, just like you do with your plants to get them back to come back to life. You got to hydrate them. Oh, thanks, my shirt. Yeah, my sister got this for me like 3 or 4 years ago. I love it. It's my favorite. It's really thick, so on hot days you really don't want to wear it, but yeah, thank you very much. Oh, it's going to take a lot of water. And this is just distilled water. And Patricia, can you hear me well enough? I got my microphone over there, but I want to make sure that you can hear me. If not, then I'll move it closer. Sorry, it's taken so long. I didn't realize I was going to have to hydrate the heck out of this stuff. I'm just going to try and use what I have here. I could be doing that all night. And I'm just going to use my mini squeegee. Make sure that it's down. And with canvas, I always try to go in one direction, usually down. And then I don't press too hard. I press hard enough to get it into the silkscreen. But if you press too hard, even with that towel back there, you're going to get some kind of leakage because it will tend to want to pull the transfer up and away from the surface. And I'm going to do a paste and peel on this only because I have my ceiling fan on above me, so it's blowing air down on this paste, and I don't want it to dry quickly into my silkscreen here. Some of that off of there. Let's peel this up a little. I'm just going to lay it down real quiet-like and kind of make sure that's all pressed down in the areas I just lifted up, just in the areas I still need to chalk. Okay, thanks. When my microphone is on a cord and it's hooked to my thing, and I used to wear it on here, but I would go to move or do something and I always forget and almost pull my camera thing off of my hook, and so I've gotten to where I hook it to this little cup right here. So I just want to make sure that everybody can hear me. Okay, lift this up again. I'm just going to run my finger over this little Y-O-U and then try to remember I don't want to go into the flower. Trying to make this stretch. I'm like really digging out of here. There we go. I think we got enough now. Hey, we made it stretch. Sure I got it all. Okay. Close that one up. Put that one over there. Sure I don't have any on my fingers. Put that down in my water. Okay, let me dry this really quick. It Was Always You. And then we're gonna make our ribbon, and we're gonna decorate this little corner over here with that. So I'm gonna set this off to the side really quick while I do that. My scissors. And I cut these about 8 inches. So I cut the first ones about 8 inches, the ones I want like on the bottomish part of it, and then kind of go in from there. Blind in one eye and can't see out the other. There we go. And you just kind of crisscross them. And then we're going to put some of this fringy. I got a lot of this stuff at Christmas time, and when everything was like 50 to 60% off or more. And then so throughout the year I tend to use it because not all of the ribbon is, you know, looks Christmassy. I do have some that are, but okay, get that out of there. I'm going to put some of this little hearts. This was Valentine's Day, I believe. Yeah, it says Valentine's Day right on it. Okay. And then some of these, I'm going to do white and red. Okay. And then I have this floral. It's just a really fine wire. A little bit there. Tuck it up underneath. Pinch it together, pick it up, and then twist your wire. And then kind of fluff them out. I've got the ones underneath are wire, so I can kind of manipulate them. The ones on top are not. Some of that wire off. Tuck that underneath. Where'd my thing go? Should probably plug my hot glue gun in too. Find it. Just had it the other day. What did I do with it? There it is. Found it. Okay, get that heating up. And then I'm going to get some of these cut off of here while we're waiting for that to heat up. Yeah, I really need to invest in some wire cutters. I always remember it when I'm cutting these, never when I'm at the store to buy anything. Oh, almost made it. Thanks for hanging with me, guys. Okay, come on. I think I have the slowest heating glue gun in the world. Fluff this back out since I've As you're coming in, let me know where you're watching from, so I'll know where you guys are. And then we're just going to hot glue gun these on randomly. Ow. Don't hot glue gun your finger. It hurt. Beeville, Texas? Where about in Texas is that? I've been to Austin and I've been to Houston. Fit on there right, so I'll leave them off. Okay. Sure they're all on there. There you go. About 100 miles south of San Antonio. Oh, cool. I'd never heard of that place before. I've never heard of that town. But then again, Texas, I'm sure, has a lot of towns I've never heard of. What's the weather like there? Today it was close to 90 here. Tag that one down. It's driving me insane. Like glue everywhere. Hi Mary, how are you tonight? So anyway, this was my, I'm still looking for, I'm gonna go online tonight and try to find a, maybe we can do it on like, this is black canvas. We can probably do it on something like that, Mary. Okay guys, well I'm gonna go ahead and hop off of here. Mid-90s, yeah. Humidity probably. So, yeah. I'm in my kitchen and it's hot in here. And I've made a mess. I can't craft without making a mess. Go this way. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and hop off of here. I'm probably going to jump on really quick on my business page and do a live really quick on there. And I will be back on Chalk Live next Friday at 8 o'clock Pacific. And you guys have a wonderful night. Stay safe. Stay cool. Have a good night. Bye.